Yo, what's up, guys? Gamblers Gaming here. And I just recorded this, and it didn't save, so fun. Nah, alright. It takes a couple tries. I'm not gonna lie. So, basically, this is a life story, and I said I was gonna do those in one of my videos. I've been live streaming this game a lot, by the way. Rainbow Six Siege, fun game. If you don't have it, go get it. And I'm totally sponsored by it. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, do you know how cool that would be to be sponsored by Tom Clancy? By far one of my favorite people, people in the world. But yeah, so this is Rainbow Six Siege in the background, and we're gonna be talking about the story of the time I got shot with a CO2 BB gun. Fun times. So, thank God it wasn't a pellet gun. But it was metal BBs. I don't know what size they were, but it was definitely CO2 powered. So let's get into this right away. So let me kind of explain the background before I explain what happened. So there's my best friend's brother. Let's call him Caden. Right? Let's just call him Caden. And then there was another kid that he was small too, but I liked the kid. You know, he was kind of like 7. He was 6 or 7. He was like one of the only little kids I ever liked. And then there was the Caden. Let's call the other kid Lucas. But Caden here, he was around the same age. He was like 4, 5, maybe 6. I don't know his exact age. But they were around the same age. But Caden was autistic. And like, no, trying to be rude, you know. But Caden was autistic, and I actually really like the kid. I mean, like, no offense towards him at all. I like the kid a lot. So, he didn't like me, though, because he tried hitting on my sister a couple times. I told him to fuck off, and, you know, telling a 6-year-old to fuck off isn't the best thing to do, you know? He kind of got pissed at me, but, you know, he didn't like me. I kind of liked him, but he was my best friend's little brother, so I kind of had to deal with him. He would, like, punch me whenever I went over the house. Just didn't like me overall. So I lived on the 3rd floor of this apartment complex, top floor, very top floor. There was only 3 floors, 20 apartments on each. And in the middle of the apartment complex, there was an elevator. And you could get on the elevator and you go to a 1st floor because, you know, people had wheelchairs that lived there. And, yeah. And I was planning on going to ride my scooter. I was going out, and my dad said, grab me a soda. I was like, all right, can I grab myself one too? And he was like, sure. I go to grab this soda. I go down the elevator. When you come out the elevator on the 1st floor, there's a laundry room that has a soda machine in it too. So usually we go down there and spend like 50 cents or whatever to get a soda. So I go down there. I get myself a cherry Coke, and the Pepsi machine is out. So I got him a Sprite. I think Sprite. Whatever is Sprite in the Coke company, you know? It's probably Sprite, but I get him a Sprite, and he's like, I don't want that, you know. Just go give it to a kid out there. And I was like, alright, whatever. You know? So I give it to, I start going back downstairs down the elevator. And I can see little Caden and Lucas. And somehow Lucas is trusted with a CO2 powered metal BB gun that happens to also be a pellet gun, but thank God they didn't have pellets loaded. So I was me, little Xander, walking down the stairs, beep, boop, beep, beep, you know? Or not the stairs, I was going down the elevator. What am I talking about? I was going down the elevator, and, what happened was, when I was going down the, elevator, I called out to him. I was like, you guys want a soda? They didn't respond, so I went downstairs, and, basically half of the apartment complex is on the right, half is on the left, sorry. And when you go right, there's another path that leads, that goes, like, on the edges of the apartment complexes, that connects another one. It's just a sidewalk, right? It's kind of weird. But, yeah, so, they're on that kind of sidewalk that connects them. So I start walking there. I'm like, do you guys want this soda? You guys can split it. And Caden, you know, being autistic, he didn't really like to share. He liked things for himself a lot. So I said, you guys want to share this soda? We don't want it. He said, no, I want that soda. Lucas, being, you know, the little kid, not knowing that, you know, really what autism is that much, he says, I get it. Big, huge argument about it. I was like, guys, you're going to have to share it. And Caden gets pissed at me. He's like, no! He screamed at the top of his lungs. I'm not going to try to imitate it because there's people walking around upstairs and they'll probably come down here, call an ambulance and be like, are you having a seizure? But, you know, so he's like, no! And he rips the BB gun out of Lucas's hands, Caden does, and he turns around and shoots me in the wrist with this BB gun. And it dug into my skin, and it was in my skin. I was bleeding, and it hurt so much. I started crying because this was a couple years ago. They're probably like 10 now, so maybe 4 or 5 years ago. But yeah, sorry about that. Just so you know, I got called up for steak, so I have a steak sitting in front of me. I'm gonna hold off to eat it for you guys because you guys. The part of the video, I think I go AFK, so it might be a lot of spectating, but yeah. So anyway, I was crying like a little bitch because me being little Sanders like 4 years ago, being a little bitch about it. But actually, it really did hurt. I guess I wasn't being like that much of a bitch about it because it really did hurt. It hurt really bad, and it was lodged in my skin. And my mom sitting here with tweezers picking it out, and there's a chunk of metal in my skin now because of an autistic 5-year-old that shot me with a CO2 powered BB gun. So that's pretty much the story for today. If you liked it, leave a like and comment what other stories I should do. Like good stories about when I helped people out, or maybe, you know, some criminal stories. You know, I've done a couple bad things in my life. It's not all goody-goody and two shoes, you know? So, just tell me what kind of stories you guys want to hear, or give me a specific request, and I'll try to tell the story that's closest to it. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, guys. Leave a like for your support. Leave a comment what you think I should do, and if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it, because, you know, I'm not asking for a lot. I'm just asking for love, because, you know, I'm not loved enough at home. Alright, peace out, guys.